Hello, welcome to or back to my channel. My name is Savannah and I am so excited for today's video. I'm very excited because I personally love a little life reset, especially when it coincides with the changing of the seasons. And I know it's not technically winter yet, but when November comes around, I am personally ready to start decorating for Christmas. The changing out of all the decorations in my apartment just feels like the perfect time for a little reset to go into the season feeling all good and fresh. Yeah, yesterday I actually cleaned the whole apartment, did all the laundry, which feels amazing, so I don't have to worry about that today. I love to clean everything before switching out the decorations. I don't know why, that just feels like a fresh slate in my mind. Have started to put out some little bits of Christmas, but we still have a few more things to put out, most importantly being our little Christmas tree. We have a little tiny Christmas tree because we have a little tiny apartment. I figured that will be the first thing that we get up to together in this video. Okay, I have all of these cutie little throw pillows. I think these two, I just hit myself in the face. I think these two are gonna go on the couch, but I like this little white snowflake on the bed. I think they're just all from Target, honestly. But we're gonna swap out my jelly cats. Cute. I feel like that's just a cute little tiny change to make our room a little more wintry. And then we have my dresser situation here. I added my cute Santa and this little like light up house I got at Target. I love just putting that on. At nighttime, it looks so cozy. I think the only other thing I'm gonna add to this is maybe a candle. I found this little pack from Trader Joe's from last year of little candles. We have fresh currant. Okay, that smells definitely very fresh and fruity. Nutmeg. Okay, that's definitely like a warm, cozier smell, like almost vanilla-y. And then cranberry pine. That actually smells really good. It has that Christmas tree scent, but also like a little fruity. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave this one in here just because it's pink and there's a lot of pink in this room. Candy pillow right here and gingerbread pillow on the other side. It already feels so Christmassy. And then over there, I don't know if you guys could tell, but this is my little Christmassy blanket. It's just green and has little pink and red bows. And it's so soft and cozy. Okay, I wanna switch out the coffee table just a little bit. This is a pumpkin candle, but I love the way it smells so much. I'm just gonna leave it till we burn through it or till like Thanksgiving time. But I am gonna switch out this book, my favorite coffee table book, but it's just not giving the Christmas vibes I need right now. I found these two books on my shelves that are a bit more red and Christmassy looking. Okay, I also changed out my bar cart for Christmas yesterday. I put Andrew and my little stockings on there. This is actually a little jelly cat ornament that might end up going on the Christmas tree, but he's there for now. I switched out my candles. Used to have my pumpkin candles in there, but now they're little Christmas trees. Switched out the napkins for Christmas napkins, and then switched out the cups for these really cute little reindeer mugs and little saucers. I forgot that I actually also decorated my bookshelves a little bit. We have a little pink nutcracker, some trees, some sparkly trees. And then on this shelf, we just have these white trees over on top. And Andrew strung Christmas lights all over the window in the bookshelves. I'll have to show you it later tonight when it's dark outside and when he's not working right there, so you can actually see it. Here is our cutie little Charlie Brown Christmas tree. I'm pretty sure this is just from Target a few years ago, and I think it's actually meant to be like a porch decoration, but it's served us very well for the last few years as our Christmas tree. And here is our little ornament collection. We also have all these little pink bows that I put on the tree last year. I don't know if I'm gonna do that this year. I think I'm gonna put the ornaments on and then see if I wanna do the bows too. Okay, you guys, the apartment is now all cute and Christmassy, so I think I'm gonna go on a walk. I feel like I could use some fresh air, and that would be good for me. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna listen to my current read on my walk. I'm currently listening / reading to I'm currently listening to / reading The Bridge Kingdom by Danielle L. Jensen, and I'm really enjoying it so far. I think it's actually a kind of long series, but it's broken up into sets of duologies. So the story that I'm currently reading right now will kind of be concluded after the next book, and then the third and fourth book are a duology, fifth and sixth book are a duology, I think. But it's good so far. I'm enjoying it. It definitely has me entertained, and I really want to see where the story's going to go. So I'm going to listen to that on my walk, and then when I get back, I think I'll show you how I've been making the most delicious matchas lately, and we'll write out my end of year curriculum. I'll explain what that means later. Okay, you guys, now I wanted to show you the matcha that I've been making almost every single day because it is so good. I feel like it's kind of hard to find an at-home matcha recipe that's really good, but this is it. Okay, this is the matcha I've been using. I got it at a grocery store in Portland when I was at home visiting, and I love it. I will be buying more of it. I don't know where else you can get it. Maybe you can find it online. But the Ippido matcha is also really, really good if you can get your hands on it. I take my little matcha spoon and just take a really, oh my God, I'm wasting matcha. I just take a really big spoonful, like that much. Oh my gosh, I'm messing up under pressure. Okay guys, I fear I messed up under the pressure of filming this matcha, but now I have my little sifter here to get out any of the clumps. I just poured that scoop back into the container, and we're just gonna re-pour it over the sifter. I take my little spoon to get it through. I use a lot of the powder because I really like it to have a strong matcha taste, but if you don't want it to have as strong of a matcha taste, or if you don't want as much caffeine, obviously you can do less. Okay, now, as you can see, it's just such a nice fine powder. Okay, now I take my hot water and really only put a little bit in there. Now I'm gonna whisk it by whisking side to side. I know it's apparently good to bloom your whisk by keeping your whisk in hot water before you use it, but that is just one step that I think I'm too lazy for. Yeah, I just go back and forth like this until it has a nice froth. Okay, putting this to the side for a second, big old cup of ice. This is my favorite oat milk. I feel like matchas are also really good with almond milk because to me, almond milk doesn't overpower the matcha flavor quite as much as oat milk does sometimes. But this is just what I have right now. So I do about that much oat milk. Then I take my matcha, pour that right on top. I'm just gonna reuse this bowl because as we've already learned in this tutorial, I'm lazy. To make a super easy vanilla cold foam, I just use this oat vanilla creamer, put a couple splashes into my matcha bowl. Oh, that was a big splash. And I just take one of these little frothers to froth it up, and I put my hand over it so that it doesn't splash everywhere. That literally like doubles or triples in size. And then actually I'm gonna give this a little stir first. That powder is just such a nice bright green color. I love it. And then it is time to put your cold foam on top. How good does that look? Okay, taste test time. I already know it's delicious. Okay, now that I have my fun little drink, we're gonna work on winter mood board and my winter curriculum, or my end of year curriculum. Hello, you guys. There's an ad on my ambiance. Okay, we're back in business. Oh, I don't even know if you can really see it. My head's kind of right in front of it. As you guys saw, I finished my little journaly crafty bits. Still have a little bit of matcha left though. I made my winter mood board. I would have liked for it to have taken up both of these pages, but my little mini printer ran out of paper, so we did what we could. I think it turned out cute. And then I wrote up my end of year curriculum. If you haven't heard of this whole idea of like giving yourself a curriculum, it's basically geared towards people who are no longer in school but want to learn new things and like the whole school structure of things. I've seen people do this on TikTok, on YouTube, and typically I see people doing it monthly, like they'd make their December curriculum or their November curriculum. I figured I would just give myself the rest of the year because this is something that's meant to make life more fun, not more stressful, you know? I decided to break down my curriculum in the form of classes. Those classes are reading, Pilates, cooking, film, health and wellness. I decided to give myself kind of an assignment for each of those classes. For reading, I want to read The Picture of Dorian Gray and Everything is Tuberculosis and write my reviews either on Goodreads or just share them with you guys. For Pilates, if you guys don't already know, I'm a Pilates instructor, so I would really love to just go back and review all of the anatomy from my Pilates instructor training to give myself a refresh, just to learn it better. This class is the most school-like thing I have on this list because I genuinely have like lesson plans and quizzes that I can go back and study. For cooking, I want to menu plan, research recipes, and execute a Thanksgiving dinner for my boyfriend and I, who will probably end up helping me cook it. But I just thought this would be really fun because Thanksgiving is just going to be the two of us, and I love to cook, but don't often give myself the time to try new recipes or try more time-consuming recipes. So this is the perfect opportunity. For film, I'm going to be seeing Wicked for Good in theaters. I think the day that this is being uploaded, but before then, I would love to rewatch Wicked as well to prepare myself for the second part. And then for health and wellness, I want to learn some nervous system regulation techniques and implement them into my daily routine. Okay, so those are like my assignments. My learning objectives are understand the themes and message of A Picture of Dorian Gray and to learn more about the history and science of tuberculosis and why it's still a thing today. I want to better understand the anatomy of the human body and how it relates to Pilates. I want to add another recipe to my repertoire of recipes that I have on rotation. For seeing Wicked for Good, my learning objective is literally just enjoy a nostalgic musical with my friends. Period. This is supposed to be fun, you guys. This is supposed to be fun. Lastly, I want to calm my nervous system in hopes of easing my anxiety and helping with my acne by implementing those nervous system regulation activities into my daily routine. But yeah, that was really fun. I think it's a really cute and fun way to mix up the typical form of goal setting and just a really fun opportunity to enrich your life in ways that interest you. So I definitely recommend coming up with your own curriculum. Let me know if you guys do. But yeah, it is now time for me to get ready to go teach. On my way home from teaching, I'd love to stop by the grocery store to get groceries for the week, maybe get some fun wintry things as well. Then come home, take an everything shower, and sit down with a book. I have a couple books going right now, but I'm really in the mood to start a Christmas book. And I feel like that just goes along really well with our whole winter reset theme we've got going on. I'll see you guys then. You guys, this coffee is so good. And it tastes extra good because it's in my Christmas cup. Anyways, it's now a couple days later because when I got home the other night, I was too exhausted to film anything. I did go to the grocery store like I said I was going to and picked up a couple fun Christmassy things, so I might as well grab them and show you. This right here is the best poppy flavor in my opinion, cranberry fizz. I look forward to this all year round, so I did buy a bunch of these when I saw them. And then I haven't had this for a while, but I do really like these Honey Mamas little chocolate bars, and they had a little, what is this, peppermint crunch flavored one. So those were my fun holiday pickups at the grocery store. I also did start a little holiday themed read. I started In a Holidays by Christina Lauren. I started the audiobook because I noticed that I had it downloaded, and it is really serving its purpose of just getting me into the holiday spirit. It's definitely kind of silly. It has like a Groundhog's Day trope where a girl keeps reliving her Christmas trip with her family and her family friends over and over again. But like I said, I really just wanted something cozy and Christmassy, and it's really serving the purpose of setting those vibes. Anyways, I will be finishing that book and talking way more about it in my next video. I'll be posting a little reading vlog next. So I need to get to filming that video and wrap up this one. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I feel so nice and reset now, and the vibes in my apartment are just everything to me right now. If you liked this video, don't forget to subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye!